It is Flip Camera Pops looking at the day. Gosh, we start these Michigan mornings on the overcast. Can I show you guys that? That gray sky. But it's been burning off pretty easily, so we end up with nice days, but they start out Michigan misty, which is kind of cool because it reminds me of shroom weather. It's the most beautiful weather. My basement's performing without heaters right now. It's like my temperatures are holding perfect. And then the other grow area is working out great too. Good morning, Chad Richard. Dart! Johnny Slate, there's my guy. Good morning, you guys. Beautiful morning. Phenomenal yesterday, but wait for today. If you guys are bored out there, and you're not creative today, and you just want to hang around and watch a bunch of stuff on TV or phone screens, tune into the Mush Lab today. It's going to be about 800 people here today. Did you hear what I just said? About 800. No joke. Excuse me for my face being so close to the camera. Intro. You spend the day hanging out because we're having peeps left and right coming through here today, and really get some Michael on. We're gonna go Michael crazy. Seriously, we got right probably towards the end of what we're doing here this morning. She's on her way over here right now. If you guys look her up on IG, Ohio is for love. She was here last week and we inoculated a bunch of bags. Oh, it's a good morning. I know we're supposed to be talking. I gotta show you guys something. Hold everything. Give me 1 second. It just hit me. 1 second. You're not gonna believe this. I brought these out. To show her. She's gonna be blown away. We started these bags, ryeberry bags, 1 pound ryeberry bags. We started them literally 1 week ago today. And they are colonized sandwich ready, boop, ready to go. Look at this. I mean, I could colonize them a little wider, but they don't need to be. They're ready. Look at that. So, for 1 week, bro, 1 week. Now, I did it was a grain to grain, and we put 1/8 of a pound in for 1 pound I made it kind of scientific so she saw what we were doing. Literally 7 days. This is the fastest I've ever seen bags go, ever. And I'm going to give her all the credit, because she's actually did the work right in front of the flow hood. Yeah, blows, yeah, and there's a few more of them. So, you talk about who's happy this morning. That's like, boop, love accelerated it. You got it, big R. No joke. So, she's popping over. We're working on that stuff. We have Louie, who's on here a lot, all the time. Louie, my new friend, fishing buddy. Louie's dropping by. Mushy Pop's dropping by. Another fellow who isn't on IG, doesn't have a tag, student number 77,003, he's coming by. So we're gonna have all kinds of people here. What a gorgeous morning. It's so beautiful. We have to do 3 giveaways this morning. We have to do 3. Okay, yeah, we got nameless coming. Okay, Louie's coming. Seaborg, you're always a smart guy. Excuse me. Seaborg, do a giveaway. Good morning, Hella. Seaborg. I'll write you down because I'll forget who I gave it to. Seaborg, doing a giveaway. You're number 1. So Seaborg, you're up first. We have someone I want to do. Elizabeth Shoup. I'm writing you down, Liz. I need you to figure out another game situation will come to you soon. Elizabeth, give one of these away. Elizabeth, get this out of the lab, would you please? This has got to go away, and you're responsible to make that happen? Yeah. Okay, Liz, get rid of this, because this is happening all day long. Thank you, Liz. She's on it. Check. Boom. Good deal. Okay, we're doing this all day long. All day long. I want to read you guys something. Good morning, Jeffrey Hodson. Good morning, Ephraim. Ephraim, you said a magic word. Ephraim, can you be around? I don't know if you can stick around for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Be around for the last giveaway. Ephraim, I'm putting you down. Mr. Boop. I love you guys, man. You're making me say boop more than I said it before, and I love that word. So, Ephraim, tell me you're in. You're there. Thanks for hanging in there. We got 3. Seaborg, you can run yours anytime you want. I'm going to start a reading. Seaborg, run your game anytime you want. Get us started. Get those kids pumped. Get this out of here, okay? While you guys play and read and scroll and hang out and say good morning to each other, I'm going to read. The first reading this morning, we have a friend here. Beds! Eric, you're right, but that's what's going to be in this reading. So good for you. Eric, I'm almost going to make you a bed monitor pretty soon. You might be the bed monitor. Listen, we have a friend, one of our regulars here. We know him, Deuterino, right? The Big Lebowski. Great kid. I call anybody a kid that's under 57 is a kid. Okay? You're automatically a kid if you're under 57. So don't take it personal. So the kid, he's a veteran. And we connect on the veteran level, military. We talk military lingo back and forth. Just love the guy. And now we are Tombstone pals. We like the movie Tombstone. So he calls me Doc and I call him Wyatt. Well, think about that, you guys. This is people we don't even know. We make nicknames for them. We're friends across the nation. Wake up to, can't wait to talk to each other and say good morning. Have personal nicknames for each other. Based off of common interests. Man, it almost makes me want to cry. I'm not joking. That's the deal right there, man. USMC! USMC, man. Marine all the way through. Once a Marine, always a Marine. I'll always be a Marine. I will always be a Marine. And there's one thing a Marine will do. He'll keep his word. A Marine keeps his word, or you're not a Marine. You tell a guy you're going to do something, you're a Marine, you do it. You charge. Marines charge. That's what they do. You make war. We're warriors. But you don't war like war, blood war. You make war on what you do passionately. You were born to get the beach. You hit the beach. You're the guy that hits the beach. There are other guys, they do the planning. The other guys, they do the long distance shooting and that. You're the guy on the beach. This is the way you were made. Or that's not your game. You don't become a Marine. But you're a charger. And then they take advantage of that and program you even deeper into you. But you start out already being that kind of a goofball. And then they go, oh, okay, we're going to take that goofball and make him a machine. A whole different level. And I won't even tell you some of those. You don't have to brag about your career. That's another thing. People like Salty, we don't have to brag about our careers. Just they were. Beautiful. Loved ironing my uniform. Loved ironing my uniform. Loved it. Just like I like making my bed. Look at this. You guys aren't going to believe this. I ironed this morning. Before I got over here. I ironed this thing. Why? Because I'm showing up for you guys. That's why. I'm going to show up for I don't show up with wrinkles. Marines don't show up with wrinkles. You're always a Marine once you're a Marine. They taught you how to iron when you're a kid. You don't get out of boot camp unless you can iron. They kick you out. Can you imagine getting kicked out of something because you can't iron? Who got me started being all my oorah? Ooh, Marine Corps birthday, look out for Pops. I have a few pictures out there of me as a kid wearing that beautiful dress blues. Can't believe it's me. Good morning, Marines. Okay. Steve, thanks for letting me get off on being a Marine. I love the Marine Corps, man. and what the Marines do. Uh, all of the military. All of the military. There's my belief, a lot like the Israelis do. They put all the people in all their citizenships, women and men. They all spend 2 years in the military. It's an automatic deal. It's a real good training. Everybody should go 2 years in the military. Get out of high school, do 2 years in the military, then you figure out what you want to do next. Now you can go to college. If Pops was running the world. Thank God I'm not, because if I was, I'd just be giving away this to everybody. So, good morning, Seaborg. Run it. Run that game. Do it to Reno. This all started because of my military friend sends me stuff every morning, and we hang out, just like others on here do. We love each other. So, I wanted to read, Pops, figure this out. Okay. I wanted to read what he sent me this morning to you guys. Seaborg, I hope you're doing your game there, bro. Okay, this comes from, and we'll get to the map here in a minute. We're not doing a map yet. Oh, I see. He's doing an answer. That's part of the quiz. My bad. Seaborg, you, my bad. Run your game. I love it, man. Thank you, Seaborg. So, this comes from Dude. Good morning, Doc. I'll have to watch T on the rerun. I have some family stuff I have to take care of. I made my bed, though, and I'll miss you guys. I don't even have to read any more right there, and I'm already done. I'm already almost crying this morning. Grown man has to tell us that he made his bed and he misses us. He wishes he was here this morning. He didn't write that so I'd read it to you either. That's just a thought he had. That was his soul this morning. His soul wanted to be with us. He's going to miss us. He's got some stuff to take care of. But you'll watch it later on a rerun. Everybody on there scrolling right now should be saying, dude, we'll see you later. Have a good day, dude. We miss you. I know you do. You guys know who I'm talking about. Windows is the winner. Thanks, Seaborg. Okay, Windows, you know what to do. If you don't, DM Pops over at IG with an address, and boop, this thing will get out today. We have plenty of time to get this out. Elizabeth, you be thinking of yours. Elizabeth, be thinking of what I'm coming to you next. But you guys make sure you say thanks to Dude for thinking of us this morning and writing and saying beautiful stuff. So he includes a poem. This is from our brother. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your field. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. That's where he wants us, man. Dude wants us to be held in the palm of his hand by God today. Thanks, Dude. Hold you too, bro. How do you beat stuff like this in the morning, man, when you wake up to DMs like this? Okay, so our next reading, gosh darn it, I wrote down who it was from, now I can't see the name. I did something wrong with the name. I'm going to read the reading anyways. I would really want the person that sent this reading, there's 2 poems coming out right now. Help me remember who wrote this, sent this to me. It's today's readings. They're beautiful. And Pops messed up and didn't write the correct name down. Okay? Yep, Dude. Beautiful day. That's okay. Richard! It's Richard! Of course it is. Thank you, Richard. Of course it is. Different name over on IG, so I get you mixed up. It's my man, Richard. You know what, guys? At the end of the day, thank Richard a lot. I thank him from the bottom of my heart as often as I can because the man is our cheerleader. He keeps us rolling. He finds a way to smash us up and keep us smashed. I love him, man. Really, really a good man. Shows up every night at Discord, takes care of the kids, and teaches them not to smash the likes, right, Richard? They push the likes very, very easily, tenderly. You don't show them the smash part. This came from Richard. He's our smash monitor. A center. You must hold your quiet center where you do what only you can do. If others call you a maniac or a fool, just let them wag their tongues. If some praise your perseverance, don't feel too happy about it. Only solitude is a lasting friend. You must hold your distant center. Don't move even if earth and heaven quake. If others think you are insignificant, that's because you haven't held on long enough. As long as you stay put, year after year, eventually you will find the world beginning to revolve around you. Be right there, man, right in the center. We're not talking about selfish center. We're talking about be. Just the word two, dude. I wrote it last night. I'm going to do it again today, all day today. Be. Right in the middle of your own game. The rest of it will go around you. It does. I'm here to tell you. It's all going around me. And I'm right in the middle of it, right in the center. Right in the center. But here's the key in this one. You don't stay in the center for a minute and wonder how come it's not all working. How come they're not all spinning correct? You can't stay in the center for half a second and think it's all supposed to line up and the cycles are working. You have to stay steady. You have to make the bed every morning. For 33 years since I got out of rehab, there's been a couple of mornings here or there. 33 years. Hold steady. Like, and when people know you and people look you're a boat, there's a wake behind you. They see exactly where you went. They can look. There's a trail of crumbs of kindness, remember? Steady. This kind of, when people are going that, you can see their path going like that. You don't follow that. There's not a path to anybody. The one that's going, boom, I'm steady. Dead on. And guess what? Back to the deal we talked about this morning. When Marines charge, it's head on. Steady. You don't go turn around and run back in that direction and shoot over there and then stop in the middle of the deal. How come everybody isn't following it? You don't follow a guy that isn't dead on. Hold fast to your deal. It's so attractive, they'll come to you. Hold fast to your deal. You keep your own score. And it's so attractive. Richard's beautiful poem. It's got another one here. Beautiful poem. This is going to be good too. This is going to be hard for me to read because there's a rhyme in it, and I don't read rhyme very well. And it's by one of our favorite American poetess, Emily Dickinson. Odd and sad story if you read her story. Spinster and but a poet. This lady from the minute she was born. And again, when they were holding down female writers and female authors and things, she found a way to still be one of the biggest poets in the world at her time. Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity did it ask a crumb of me. Hope is the thing with feathers. That perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope never stopped at all. Singing a tune in our soul. And sweetest in the gale is heard in the whole little forest everywhere. The gale, the forest area, the sweetest thing that's heard is that little bird that kept so many warm. She's heard it in the chillest land, the coldest land there is. We've all been in cold lands. She's heard it in the chillest lands and on the strangest seas and the toughest conditions. And hope never in an extremity asked a crumb of me. Hope doesn't ask from us, we ask from hope. How do we do on that, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, did you get us a winner? Did you get us a winner? Let me see what we did there. You guys, see that? How much fun you guys are having complimenting each other this morning. How much fun you're having. How much kindness is flowing out of everybody here. You're walking away from here with like, this was exercise, kindness exercise class. Boop, boop, let's work out. Let's tell people beautiful random things. And our soul grew. My soul's growing by leaps and bounds. And my collar, I'll make sure it's sharp every day. You guys give me a reason to iron this son of a gun. Thank you. Are we going to do the map? You want to do the map? What do you guys say? Let's map it up. Mapping. Okay, shoot this thing over. Give me 3. Give me 3. And then, Elizabeth, I think you might have run your deal there. Excuse me. You notice how much less I'm coughing? Do you guys notice that was a cough? And I just realized I'm not coughing that much. You guys know why? Because the sacred stuff that we do works, man. The sacred stuff that we do. Getting it out there. Get it into your guys' hands, man. Use your sacred stuff. Okay? Bowling Green. I saw Bowling Green, Kentucky. I want Kentucky up here. I am going to pay special attention. Now that I said I don't cough, I'm going to cough my tail off. I'm going to pay special attention, you guys. Watch this. We need, whoop, boop, boop. Let me, my camera's on. We need these upper states. We need our North Dakotans and our Montanas and our Minnesotans and our South Dakotans. Because we're a little blank up there, okay? But we were doing Kentucky. Let's see. Boom. Kentucky's actually great. Louisville. Boom. Got you, Louis. Louis, right on the edge of Indiana. And this is fun to do, too, because you see where the cities are. Okay, give me 2 more. Give me, I know you guys have been saying it, or I've been talking, I'm sorry, but next one up, Adrian, Michigan. I'll give you Adrian. You got it. We haven't been doing Michigan here for a minute, so Adrian, you're going right now. Okay? Perfect. Give me one more. Give me one more of this. Catskill, New York. I like Catskill. You know what, Catskill? I always think of myself like one of these days I want to rent a cabin in the Catskills and have a vacation. The Catskills. Here we go. Catskills. Up and at 'em. Okay. Excuse me. Here we go. Catskill right there. It's not that far out of New York itself. That's why it's so popular. Beautiful. Good stuff, you guys. Let's not ever forget the map. Thanks for helping me remember the map. No more for today. 3 tomorrow. First 3 tomorrow that I see, get mapped up. 1 tub at a time. 1 pin at a time. I should make a whole new thing. I should say 1 pin at a time. Am I right? Am I right? Catskills Falls makes for great photography. This week's an odd one. Everyone's on this. You guys are doing it. Keep it up. Look at, she's coming over for these. Okay. Elizabeth, I think you ran your game. I didn't see if you did for sure. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Got you, Brandy. What a nice lady this Brandy Andy is. Let me run that one for a second. Oh, and I have a note to tell you guys a story. Let me tell a story. Because Brandy just reminded me of it. She's reminds me very much of the person that I'm going to be talking about. So we have, it's the cutest darn thing in the whole world. Have a couple that are both on IG together. Well, not together, they both have accounts. And nowadays it sounds like they're into mushrooms and mushroom farming, and they've been talking to me back and forth and getting our grow on. Well, yesterday we had reason for reasons, they wanted to make a phone call to me, a video call, face-to-face call, which is always fascinating. Like over at Discord, we get to know each other face-to-face, not just Pop's face. I get to see your face, know who you are. It's beautiful. So the phone rings, they call, there's two of them, obviously a couple. Most just wonderful couple, beautiful couple out of California. So they're 3 hours behind me. And it's clear she's kind of running the conversation. He's in the background, but a kind, you can just, I can't explain, but you can feel kindness coming off this guy. Kind is weird, but you can just, he's like in the background, beaming kind of guy. She's running the conversation. We're going through all the information they want to get. Finds this story, the reason I tell you this story. Okay, here's the story. How'd you guys get into it? Oh, hubby has been into it for quite a while. They've been in the cannabis game, but hubby's been decided quite a while ago. He saw the writing on the wall, knew that the mushroom industry was moving in a certain direction, and started microdosing and changed his personal life the way it does. He tries to convince his wife, this is the way we got to start going, honey. We got to start growing these. We got to start doing tubs. He's already learned from somebody in San Diego. They're down in San Diego, how to grow. So he's already a grower a little bit, but a stealth grower, like, you know, I won't. So the reason I tell the story, she will not allow mushrooms to be grown. Won't allow it. It won't happen. I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of the fungus in my house. I'm afraid the spores releasing are going to cause me to have fungal attacks. She has OCD issues about mushrooms growing in her house. There's really no ethical, moral reason. She's afraid of it from a physiological point of view, afraid of what it's going to do to the air supply, all that. So the guy slowly, this is the story, slowly, over a period of 7 months now, started with one little shoebox, started growing it in the downstairs bathroom with the door closed, did everything that he could possibly do to protect the air and the quality of everything so he could ensure for his wife how safe and sanitary it really is to grow shrooms. There's nothing going on. She didn't buy it on one shoebox. So, okay, let's build another shoe. We're going to do 3 shoeboxes. She's still not buying it. Took 7 months, 6 months for this guy slowly, but surely, not shoving anything down her throat, not proving to her she's wrong, slowly leading her along, showing her by example, 1 shoebox tub at a time, growing in their own house. Honey, I can go up to 3 now. We can go up to 5 now. You know what? Didn't I tell you at the beginning of this? Who was running the conversation? She was. She's more involved in it now than he is. She's absolutely sold out in a big, huge shroom deal. Why? Because hubby was patient and kind with his own wife in his own home. They tell me We have 3 daughters. I said, that's the kind of dad I would want if I was a daughter. I bet he's really patient and kind with the daughters, isn't he? And the wife, oh, yeah, he is. He's wonderful. You got to be patient and kind even in your own house, right? You can lead people by your example. And that, man, I wrote that down. I got to tell that story tomorrow morning. When you knew it when you saw the guy stand. I told you up front, I knew him in the back. He wasn't talking, he was just back there beaming. I'm a kind guy. I lead by example. You knew it. And then I hear the story. I'm like, yeah, Pop's already figured him out. Good. Okay, that's a beautiful story. And it's a true one. And Brandy got me started on that one because she would, just like that. Not into the game, taking her into it's people, salt of the earth, wonderful, gorgeous people. Who we are. We're others. But man, that guy, now they grow big, nice, fruit, grinding it up. Let's cook it. Now we're making chocolates there. How do we? 7 months. And the wife's in the game. And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to the end result's going to be? Not only is their family healthy, but all the people that they can touch and reach. Okay? Hella, I apologize to you. I need you to send me your writing again. I lost it. I'm supposed to be reading Hella's rating this morning. I lost it. My fault. I'm going to read something that she sent me, but it's in a different form. And then Hella's going to send me, please, girl, send me your reading again. You're the first reader for tomorrow morning. Okay? So Hella. No. That copy. Excuse me. I do have that. My bad. I thought we were looking. That was the only copy. Hella, I can read that tomorrow morning. I have that. I saved it. I actually am framing that. I thought you were talking about read what you sent me in the DMs, and I'm scrolling through DMs all last night going, what did she send me? I can't find it. I know what you're talking about. It was on the paper you sent me. Hella, my bad. I read it tomorrow morning. I'm looking through your DMs going, where the heck is what she sent me? My bad communicating. I'm reading this from Hella this morning, and then tomorrow morning I'll actually read the thing that she sent me, which I'm framing. That tells you how cool it is, okay? When somebody sends you something and you frame it, it's really cool. That's just a clue. Hella, I have it actually getting ready to be framed. And I haven't done it yet. This is a tease. My girlfriend out there, don't we have girlfriends and boyfriends? Remember the other day I said it's okay to have girlfriends? Like I got 1,000 of you guys now, 1,000 boyfriends. Just like Big J right there. Big J, he's my boyfriend. Diamond K, she's my girlfriend. I like her a lot. She's really pretty too. You know it's okay to tell people they're pretty? And you know what Pops does all the time? Tells men they're handsome. It's okay. You're a handsome dude, man. Oh, really? Yep. You're handsome. Got gorgeous eyes. Yeah, beautiful mustache. You're wonderful. So Ophelia Rose, she sent me this. I'm teasing myself. Oh, I haven't opened it yet. I got it yesterday, girl. Teasing myself. I'll open it later. Okay? Cody, I'm a handsome young man. God darn it. Good job, Cody. I'm a very handsome young man. I agree with you 100%. Cody, you know you guys watch Cody's comments. He's a funny dude. Being impeccable with your word. If you guys are at Discord with us at night, this is kind of a carryover. If you're not, you should be. And we're going to grow that deal. We need that thing to get bigger and stronger and better. And the way it's going to happen is by holding the course. Charging straight ahead. We're not zagging. One show at a time. One Discord at a time. Oop, wrong one. That was my Cash App. One Discord at a time. And it's very cool because we're all involved and we're trying to grow the platform where it's not pops up in the corner doing all the talking. Beautiful. Smartest people you've ever heard talking. I'm like over there going, really? What? What? Send me some. What? How do you do it? What? Boop. And learning everybody over there. And the coolest part is we're like the Brady Bunch. There's all these squares up there. Everybody's head's on there like you're the Brady Bunch. Right? We're the Brady Bunch. The Goofy Bunch. Being impeccable with your word is not using your word against yourself. We have so much power in this, and you know what we do all the time? We tell ourselves negative crap about ourselves. Pop doesn't do that. Pops is a braggart. I'll tell you all the good stuff about me. The bad stuff, that's none of my business. Goes nowhere. I'll brag the hell out of myself, but it's not bragging. It's an example. I'm willing to stand up and be an example. And I dare someone to go look at my bed and see that it's not made. I dare someone to find the morning that I don't iron my collar. Be impeccable with your word. Because when you're not, it's against yourself. You guys don't know if I ironed my collar or not. I haven't taken the camera down the hallway. I could down the hallway and show you if I made my bed or not. I know. If I see you in the street and I call you stupid, it appears that I'm using my word against you. But really, I'm using my word against myself. Because you're going to hate me for this. And your hating me is not good for me. If I tell you something creepy or bad about yourself, well, you're going to hate me. What? Not only am I being mean to you, I'm being mean to myself. Therefore, if I get angry and with my words send all that emotional poison to you, I'm using the same angry words and emotions against myself. If I love you, if I love myself, I will express that love in my interactions with you. And then I'm impeccable because the action will produce a like reaction. If I love you, wait for it. If I love you, then you will love me. If I insult you, you will insult me. If I have gratitude for you, you'll have gratitude for me. If I'm selfish with you, you will be selfish with me. If I use the word, my tongue, my mouth, to put a spell on you, you're going to put a spell on me. Being impeccable with your word is the correct use of your energy. It means to use your energy in the direction of truth and love for yourself. Started this whole thing talking about us being the center. You got to be the center of your own deal. The old, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody. This is where it comes from. This is what they really are talking about. If you make an agreement with yourself, when you're making your bed every morning, you're making an agreement with yourself. It's an agreement. I'm going to be squared away this morning. I'm going to get started on the correct foot. Just a symbol. I'm making an agreement with myself. This morning, one bed at a time. Oops, I keep showing the cash one. One morning, one bed at a time. Okay? You make an agreement with yourself. I'm going to make my bed every morning. To be impeccable with your word. Just with that intention, the truth will manifest through you and clean all the emotion and poisons that exist in you. I'm going to get cleaned up. You want your poison and emotional crap to go away? Make a new agreement with yourself. Make a bed. It's already on its way. Then what's your next agreement? Keep that agreement. Be impeccable with your word. We have learned making this agreement is difficult because we have learned to do precisely the opposite. We have learned to lie as a habit of communication with others, and more importantly, with ourselves. We are not impeccable with our word. So, be impeccable. I'm not leaving it on the negative. That's the negative looking back at the positive. We are not, meaning we can be more. Okay? Cody, you're going to work out good. One more giveaway. We got one more giveaway, and we'll get out of here this morning. It's been a gorgeous morning. Okay? We've got one more giveaway. We've got, excuse me, my notes. I moved to this page. Here we go. Ephraim, can you get this thing out of the house? Here we go. He's back. Let's get this out while I talk to my friends. Big J, we're going to start seeds today. Kim, how are you doing today? Diamond K is in the house. Ree, good morning. Ephraim, roll this thing out of here. Salty goes to the gym. You can tell, man. Salty looks like he's 22 years old, and he said he's 57 or something the other day. So there's just, Salty has to be working out. Sorry, that's wonderful, Ephraim. We love to hear these wonderful things. So Eric and Salty and Josh and Richard, say hi to me, you guys, while we're doing this. Everybody scroll some highs to Pops. That man Stone, Ophelia, good morning. Josh, it was pretty funny, we have to admit, man. I love you too, Salt, to the bottom of my heart, man. I'm waiting for your package. Salty's sending me something. There we go. Benjamin, hello. Sweet Competition, good morning. Chad, good morning. Seaborg, good morning. We know Seaborg. We know. Kenny, how you doing, man? And Introvert and Bobby Hill. Bobby, I always like saying I like your name. You remind me of a cartoon character. Bobby Hill, Grass, and Josh, and Gold Diggers. Good morning, man. New subscriber. Woo! Gold Diggers. Get in the game, Gold. You can hang around here a couple more days, and I'm going to get a DM from you. We'll talk. Dustin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have a 3. Look at that. First, we have a 1, 2. Then it skips 2, and then we got a 3, 4, 5. Cyberdelic. You guys know 3, 4, 5, his nickname is 1, 2, 3. So from now on, whenever you guys talking to 3, 4, 5, you can call him 1, 2, 3. He doesn't mind. Right? We call him 1, 2, 3. This is so cool, man. I'm scrolling. We got Big High Love. We got, damn it, Bobby. Trivia question. Come on, Ophelia's wanting to know what's up. Bobby, I sell propane. Do you, Richard? Richard in the game. That's why. Richard, don't smash any propane tanks, man. Benjamin Graytold from the UK. That's getting pinned. We're getting a pin on the UK. Anytime the UK comes up, we got friends in Scotland. We got somebody in Leeds, England. We pin that map every time. Anybody from out of the country says something right away, right? We need to know the out of the country people. Ephraim, building engineer. I knew you were brilliant, dude. Ephraim, what's your question, bro? Kathleen is waiting on you. Actually, so is Pops. Okay, love from Spain. You guys, this is so cool. Spain. I'm too loud this morning, but I'm excited. Spain's in the house. We're gonna do the international map. I've got to order it. I keep saying it, but I haven't done it. I'm gonna order an international. Okay. I'll tell you what, Kathleen Dillon, run the game for us. Ephraim, it's okay, don't even worry. You were busy. You already told us what you were doing. Kathleen, you can do something quick. No, Ephraim picked Josh, okay? Ephraim picked Josh. Let's run it with that. Okay, Josh, you've got it. Sorry, Kathleen. Actually, Kathleen, do me a favor, babe. You're a reader for tomorrow. I want a reading from you. I've got Hella's reading we're going to do. Kathleen, if you would let me assign you, I would like to get a reading from you in my DM. Okay? And Josh wants to know when's Michael Jordan's birthday. I love that. Okay. So, if you would, oh no, somebody says it's today. Okay, it could be. Kathleen, let me know if that worked for you. And then we're going to do an all girls day tomorrow. Ophelia, because I love you and you're so kind, send me a reading. So I want one from Kathleen. Thanks for saying okay, babe. And Ophelia, you to do a reading tomorrow too. So we'll have Hella, Kathleen, and Ophelia for tomorrow. Okay? That'll be beautiful. And it looks like, thank you, Kath. Thank you. We love Ophelia. You guys know who she is over at IG. She's always so sweet and kind to everybody. Think so? Okay, we got our 3 people for tomorrow. We'll get this giveaway. And we'll get the heck out of here at a 46-minute mark, which is about perfect. Man, oh man. Whoever is new, make sure you guys say hi. Jump in and say, at least love the ladies of mycology. Me too. And that's who's coming over today. We have Ohio is for Love coming today. And we have Mushy Pop. At least those 2. Who knows? We might get more. Okay, looks like Brandy. Brandy, I think you're the winner, girl. Sounds like Brandy got it. Simone Spano. There you are, Simone. Anew. Look at this. Simone, you know you are happy you landed here. You know when you were flying by and you said, what's going on over there? And you dove in, hurled yourself into our abyss. You hurled yourself into our abyss and you go, oh, what a feather bed landing. I like it there. And Ree's saying hello to you, and a bunch of people are going to say hello to you now, okay? Because you are flying by like everybody, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's a nice little boop. And here you are, okay? There you are, bro. So, Prophet, students, DM me. We figure it out. The best way we get you started with some Uncle Ben's and you get in the game. Love you, man. What a beautiful morning. I expect 3 people to be sending me DMs today with addresses and get this stuff out. I'm going to scroll goodbye. So give me a bunch of scrolly goodbye deals. You done one, Brandy. Okay, girl. Send me your information. I know I have it a million times, but the truth is I don't keep people's addresses. When I ask for it again, 2 things. 1, I didn't keep it, or 2, I'm too lazy to scroll back up for it where it was earlier in a thread. I always ask you guys to send it again because I'm lazy. I don't want to. Send a sentence, Richard. Okay, say goodbye. Oh, what are we going to say goodbye with? The word I want everybody to say goodbye with today. The word I want everybody to use today is centered. I want you to get yourself centered for your day. Be the center of you. Center. We're going to center out. Okay? Center. Be centered. Salty centered. Richard is centered. Get centered, guys. Talk about being centered. Be in the centric. Centered Diamond. Centered Simone. Big J. You get centered. Intro centered. Be centered. Cody centered. Brandy Ann centered. Louie G. We'll see you in a minute. I keep forgetting Louie's coming over. We're going to get you centered. Louie. Kim centered. Ariel. Ophi. Josh. Ree. Cody. You guys are, it's beautiful, man. You know what we're talking about. It's hard to do. Be centered. It's hard, especially with me screaming, we're going to be centered people. We're going to do what we say we're going to do. And then people like Simone come by and they go, that's a nice place to be. Centered-ish? Come on. That's all right, bro. It's the intent. Remember, he talked about intent. We're not perfect. We're working on it. It's easy to stay in the center. The more you drive, look, that's a good example. We're driving like this. Oh, man, I'm holding the center. After a while, man, it's like this. I'm cruising center line. After a while. First, oh man, I gotta get center. After a while, it can be like, when you can drive like with your knee. When you can drive with your knee and you got 2 hands free to love people, because you're driving with your knee, man. Right? Drive with your knees today. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Centered, right down the lane, drive with your knees. Peace. Pops. Richard's cruising. Love you guys, man. I cannot drive with my knees because you're too tiny. You're a little thing. Pops. Peace. Love. Out. See you guys tomorrow here